chasing it in that far. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of In-Depth Angling. Today I'm out in my kayak fishing in northern Minnesota, trying to go after whatever bites today. Kind of figure out what's biting best and keep targeting that specific species. There's walleye, smallmouth, crappie, pike, bluegill, perch, everything you basically could want in northern Minnesota lake in here. I've never been on this lake before fishing it, so should be a bit of an adventure. The wind is absolutely ripping out there, so I'm going to start off in a bay that's a little bit more protected. And we're on, and we're off. Pike. I'm not too bummed I didn't land that one. They're kind of a pain to unhook. Gosh, that's a huge smallmouth. Stay on there. Oh my goodness. Come here, he's barely hooked. Get in the boat, yes! Oh my gosh. I just switched over to a wigglewort. Oh, one trouble. That was like my third cast with the wigglewort. Had the cameras off as I was switching baits and just kind of testing to see the depth of this thing. Check out that guy. Oh my gosh, that thing's big. Wow. A little bit on the pre-spawn. Get away from the shore here. 18¼ inch smallmouth bass right there. It doesn't get much better than that. One more good last look at that fish there for you guys. I'm going to send her back on her way. Make sure she goes back good strong. That was awesome. I think we'll continue with that for a little bit. Just throwing some wiggleworts down the shore here. What I've got here behind me is a shallow bay where I hooked into that pike earlier. I think these bass are going to move up in there to go spawn in a little while. And they're using this kind of steeper rock bank here. It's getting the wind feed on it right now to feed up on stuff. It's good access close to deep water. Wind's pushing right on it. Makes perfect sense for them to be here. Stay on, buddy. Oh, he barely got the hook. Got him. Felt that crankbait come right off that rock right there. I got snagged actually, like the bill got dug underneath the edge of a rock and let it float back up out of there. Popped it over the top of that thing real aggressively. He just crushed it. See how big this one is. 16½, going back in the water. Send her back on her way. Like a plane. That thing just took it. Oh, what do I have? I got a pike. And it's wrapped up in a tree. Okay. Got my bait back out of there. I think we ditched the tree, that's good. Wind makes everything harder. Makes everything harder when you got wind. Alright. I think we're going to clear this dock. I just don't want to be hitting into their stuff. Tried getting a cast behind that dock over there with some trees and stuff, and I wanted to throw a quick cast in there, and the wind just picked up with a big gust pushing right into that lift. Alright. been chaos for me out here today. Catching fish though.
Just pulled back into the shallows over here. Find this bay. I think if there are crappie around, or even more pike, something like this would hold them. I got a lot of trees. A lot of trees in a shallow, weedy bay. Places like this are going to be where those bass are going to move to here in about a month. There's a fish. What do I got here? Ooh, that's not a crappie, whatever it is. But, oh, is it a bass? It is a smallmouth. It's already kind of moving back in here too, this stuff. There we go. Smaller than the last couple of them, but still a bunch of fun. Got a lot of those little black parasites in them. It's bass number 3 of the day. Got one pike, lost another pike, and this is my 3rd bass. And we are looking here at a 14-incher. So they've all been pretty healthy. This one's got some parasites on it, there's black spots on there. So I'm gonna send this guy back down. So we can go and spawn later on. See you, bud. Oh, pike. Oh, he got me wrapped up in there now. We are not gonna land this fish. I'd be very surprised if we got this fish out of here. He's gotta swim his way out somehow. Give him some slack, maybe he'll get out of there. Oh, he's still hooked. I see him. I don't know if I can grab him. It's like under the tree. Oh, grabbing him's not going to be an option. I'm going to give him some slack. I need him to swim this way. Broke me off, yep. Okay. Didn't have much of a chance landing him after he went underneath there. I think he wrapped around a few different branches. I couldn't even feel him. Even though I could see him, he was still there hooked. I'm heading back out to where I was catching those fish out with the crankbait earlier. I think I can go back through there again and catch some more and continue down the shoreline that I haven't hit yet as well. Probably find some more along there. Doesn't seem to be much happening in the back of the bay yet. There we go. Fish on. What do we got here? Got our smallmouth. Nice smallmouth. Oh man, stay on there. Oh, he's got it all across his face. Gill him kind of like a walleye. Tank. It's got some weird stuff going on with his tail there, but wow. I'm really impressed by the quality of fish I'm catching out of this lake. I've never been here before. So, pretty basic pattern, pre-spawn fishing. This one's got all those black spots on him. He's all parasited up, but otherwise healthy. Good build on these fish. They're eating well. I'm gonna get him right back in the water. Quick measurement on him first though. 16.5-inch smallmouth going back in the drink there. It's a little further off the bank. It's hitting some rocks out there. It's like a shelf that sticks out right before it becomes this cliff type of a wall here. This is the same kind of pattern I run for pre-spawn bass on Lake of the Ozarks and all across the state of Missouri. Just finding those transitional areas with steep, deep water next to them. They're kind of shallow, but they want to be near the deep stuff at the same time, around chunk rock transitions. Throwing a crankbait, it just ticks on the top of those rocks right there. Gets right down there where they're living at. They'll come up on these windy banks like this and look for crawdads and other bait fish and stuff as they get ready to go spawn. They're in the pre-spawn phase. They bulk up real good. They kind of just go where the wind's at. As the bait fish follow the windy areas, they get kind of sucked up closer to the shore there. It's a perfect storm. Only downside with running this kind of pattern and stuff with these crankbaits is you sometimes lose them. You definitely get hung up quite a bit, and the bill will get lodged in between some of the cracks of the rocks occasionally, like it did here for me. I think I'll be able to get this one back out. There it comes. Got one on. Smallmouth. Jeez, these things dig so much. I think the camera just beeped right there. I peeped it back on. Come here. Got it. Oh, that time was on a swim bait right off of that tree. It's like pretty much instant, working it down that slope. Oh, give you guys a good look at that one there. It's a beautiful fish, man. All got the black parasites on them though, but they are still pretty healthy. Put this on. 15.5-inch smallmouth. Get him going back. See you, buddy. My GoPro's been doing some weird things today. It's been beeping when it's not been turned off, and it's been messing me up. I don't really know what's going on with it. Got a nice hazy sunset out here. We've got some smoke from some Canadian wildfires. It's been blowing down from the north here today with that strong wind. That's why it looks so hazy out. Oh, good hit. Another smallmouth. Oh, he's got that thing choked. Okay. Scoop her up, maybe. All right, got it. And we're in the boat. Nice and fat with food and eggs right there. That fish is plump and ready to go spawn here pretty soon. That thing is so full. Get a quick measurement on her and send her back on her way. 17-inch smallmouth bass. That's awesome. I'm gonna get her back in the water here. Bites my finger. It soaks me. They have such an attitude to them. Most of these fish today have just been coming on this fire tiger colored wigglewort, just like that. It's got an orange belly, kind of a dark green top, yellow sides to it with the stripes. And I'm just letting that thing, basically I'm just working it just slow enough to where it's still ticking bottom, but not really getting hung up super frequently. Smallest bass I've caught today was that 14-incher I caught on a crappie jig. Everything else has been, I think, at least 15. So with a really good average today, size and quality. First one I caught was the biggest so far. Got a little bit of daylight left to try to break that still, or add onto the total. I think we will. I've got some really good looking stuff over here. Oh. Oh my gosh, that one's chasing it in that far. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Got him! Oh, that was so cool. Oh, he hit that, I felt him, and he chased it all the way over here, and I basically just started swinging it back and forth like you would for a muskie. And he barely got it too. Almost. Oh, open that mouth. Open the mouth. There we go. Got him. That was probably one of the coolest eats I've ever had. Came off this tree over here. I don't know how well you guys can see. I got polarized lenses on. There's a tree trunk that sticks out all the way down over to here. I casted kind of parallel to that. That fish. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys got to see some of that on camera. I was just pulling it back and forth. I was reeling it back in because I thought he was on there and just swimming at me. And he chased it up right next to the kayak. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna send her back on her way. Thanks for playing. Wow. I still can't believe that just happened. Let me know if that's happened to you guys before when you're out fishing a smallmouth, just chasing your bait like that. And I got another one on right now. Jeez. Oh. Come here. Got him. That hook popped out. I don't think I remembered to measure that last fish. I was so excited, but I'll get the measurement on this guy. Definitely relating to the little pockets around here. I was right about them. Where they're staging up at, it's just like they do in Missouri. Beautiful smallmouth bass. That one's only 16.5, but super chunky. I'm gonna get him back in the water. Probably got about another 45 minutes to fish before I lose my light here. Alright guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this, leave me a thumbs up down below and let me know if I should come back out here to this lake. I want to know if you guys are enjoying this kind of content or not. I think I like this lake a lot. For this being my first time out, I did pretty well, catching really high quality of smallmouth and a few northern pike in there as well. We'll have to come back out and play a little bit more with the walleye to figure those out, but still got a little bit of a trolling paddle on the way back to the boat ramp. I'll get you guys tuned into that if I end up catching anything, but if not, this will be it. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.